Hello. Oh, my music is still going. Fade it out. Oh, hello, my friends. How are we doing today? It is Thursday, and I have had quite an active day. Lots going on, lots of moving and shaking. And I have the opportunity to really buckle down tonight and get a list of things knocked out that will enable me to really chill, feel good about what I've gotten done, make sure that my priorities are met, and feel good heading into the weekend and make sure that my staff has what they need. So I've got a list. Is not nothing. I have on here that I'm going to stream for 2 hours. I'd really like for that to be true. Sometimes I feel like giving myself a shorter amount of time to get things done is helpful rather than dragging it out, if that makes sense. It will be a challenge. I don't know how quickly my internet will load things. I don't know any of that, but I'm really going to try. Let me just make a note here. Okay. So my strategy is to group things together, also called batching. And yeah, first up, I have some things that I need to write. A letter that I need to write, some verbiage for some email marketing. So I think that will be what I'll tackle in my first sprint. I think so. And that is, yeah. Okay, now actually I think I might do something else. I've been writing all afternoon. I'm working on some of this stuff, so maybe a break would be good. Anyway, whichever. I'm going to be strategic. I'm going to work as quickly as I can so that I can be free from the week. Okay, we have comments. Hello, Nora. Bonjour. Nora is also a French speaker. She's multilingual. No big deal. Actually, it's very, very cool. Hi there, Maggie. Ooh, I read one of my stories on critique group. Ooh, that's very brave. First of all, just to do that takes a lot of bravery and vulnerability. So that's awesome. And it was well received. That's very cool, Maggie. I love when stuff like that goes so well. Now making pot stickers and cake for the goddaughter's birthday dinner. You're making pot stickers? That's so cool. I only get the frozen kind. Very impressive. Okay. Awesome. Well done, Maggie. Thanks for sharing that good news with us. Yes, I concur, Nora. Congratulations, and it is great news. Hi, Laurel. Wonderful to see you here. What are you working on right now, Laurel? Would love to know. Nora, how did you do with your all-nighter last night? The last thing you said was, if I'm not back in half an hour, the sleep won, or something like that. And sure enough, you didn't come back after half an hour. So I hope you got some rest. And then I hope that you were able to make your deadline and get the stuff done that you needed to do. Oh, we'd all love an update. Making them from scratch. That's so impressive. That's cool. And it's really making me want some pot stickers. I'll just hop over to Colorado. It's just, maybe a 12-hour drive. Maybe not quite. Yeah, probably. No big deal. Laurel's editing your own work in progress. Okay, because you do a lot of ghostwriting. Is that correct, Laurel? I think that's what you've said before. And now you're working on your own. That's cool. I've made pierogies before, but not stickers. Not pot stickers. So who volunteers as taster tribute? Honestly, Maggie, I think if we were nearby, I don't think you'd have any trouble with getting some taste testers for you. Let's just say it was a half-nighter, okay? Oh, man. The good news is that my professor didn't come either. Okay, so going to finish it and email it tomorrow. Whew. Okay. That's awesome. It all worked out. You got some rest and you got some extra time. You're 10 hours from Kansas City. Okay. I wonder how far you are from Oklahoma City. It might be similar, honestly. I know that it is maybe 9 hours, 8 to 9 hours, depending on traffic from here to Colorado Springs. So then I guess just tack on whatever extra time that would take. Okay, we're really going to work this out. Okay. How's the smoke in your area, Maggie? Has any of that cleared out, died down at all? It's super windy here. So I wonder, let's do a wildfire check before we hop into our first sprint. It's hot and windy today. Not my favorite. All right. Let's see. Oh, there's a little weather report about the smoke in New Mexico. Okay. Yeah, there's been a spread of wildfires here in Oklahoma now too. Oh, Colorado Springs, huh? Oh, man. Okay. Man, you hate to hear that. Okay. An hour closer than the Springs. Okay. Great. What an easy drive. I'd have to do it gluten-free, though, and you're probably not making them gluten-free because most people can eat that stuff. Okay, well, we've got an excellent group. We've got good stuff to work on. I will do at least 4 sprints tonight. So let's get started. I'm going to fire up this 25-minute sprint. I'll talk to you after. Welcome back. Okay, I made excellent progress. I got the hardest part of a project out of the way. Right now, I'm literally just typing in some times for a schedule. What did you work on? What did you do? Let's see here. Let's go. Okay. Done. Woo. I am clicking out of some screens because I got the thing done. Oh, yeah. Closing tabs over here, everyone. That's a big deal. Closing those tabs. I love it. Don't need this one. Don't need this one. Ooh. I'm closing so many tabs. And now I'm highlighting a thing on my list because that means it's done. Oh my gosh, I'm highlighting it in multiple areas. Wow, what a feeling. As Irene Cara sang in the 80s for the film Flashdance, Footloose was on my head. I'm like, not Footloose, not Footloose, not Footloose, Flashdance. What a feeling. Beings believing you can have it all. Now I'm dancing for my life. Those are the lyrics. All right. I did this. Cool. One down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more projects to go. 8 projects to go with 3 more sprints. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do everything I can to get these projects done as quickly as possible. Okay, let's chat. We can keep chatting while I open up other tabs for my next project. But that went well. I will say I did have a good size coffee in my last. I started late tonight because I had one last meeting with a wonderful staff member who is just working so hard to help with these projects. And that was at, I think I started meeting with her 4:30ish, 4:45ish. I had a full entire coffee at that time. So like I'm tired, but I have energy nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Like fake energy, but it's enough to keep me going. Oh, yes, it is. And I'm riding that wave of like momentum throughout the day and wanting to get it done. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Am I on the wrong thing? I got a couple things. All right. I got stuff pulled up for my next sprint. Let's see what you all had to say. Hey there, Jessica. Good to see you. Hello, hello to you as well. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, but I'll do something. Right? That's the spirit, right? You're going to figure out how to make the most of your time. Oh, I was just addressing this. Tired and need coffee. I support you wholeheartedly. So you'll find I'm like yawning and very energized. I feel like my eyes are really wide right now. They're not, they're normal, but that's like the energy that I feel. I am extremely tempted to go make just a little tiny more coffee, just a little bitty bit. Just to supplement what I already had, because my Keurig, I've mentioned this before, my Keurig can make the equivalent of like 1 or 2 shots of espresso, but it's just regular type coffee that I'm using. A little coffee supplement, a little coffee sup. Laurel says, I edited about 8 pages that time. Awesome. Okay, final edit. Wow. Final edit, so shouldn't be many changes. And fed the dogs. The dogs gotta eat. Not the best, but not terrible. Okay. I feel like that's a good, realistic approach to what you're doing. Now it's just a matter of what, maybe shining it up a little bit, right? Adding a little bit of polish. And and just being able to do that with pretty minor changes. That sounds encouraging, Laurel. Sounds like you're hopefully in a good headspace for that. Nora read a chapter and a half. I'm loving this book so much. Now I can't stop. Okay. Listen, if you want to continue reading while we're chatting, fully support you in that. Nora has a cool literary Instagram where she features beautiful books. Been staring at my project thinking, I went to work, but it's so boring. Okay. Hey, I have the wrong banner going. I just saw. I can definitely relate to that. Are you able to even do like 5 minutes instead of maybe 25 minutes is too much when you're thinking about just like diving into that project? When that happens to me, when I'm feeling that something is boring or I just don't have the motivation or I'm having trouble like digging deep to find the energy and inspiration for something, I will give myself 5 minutes. I'm like, write something for 5 minutes. Make it bad on purpose if you need to, because you can come back and make it better. But it's always easier to do that if you've written something. Maybe, okay. I just went into that. I launched to that whole tirade and then I saw this message. I finished dividing all my scenes. And now I'm going through and writing synopsises for each scene. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're making the progress that you need. But I also stand by my 5-minute suggestion if you need it, because that has helped me so much, especially like work projects. I'm like, man, I just feel like I don't have anything for this. You know what? I can give it 5 minutes. And then usually once I do that 5 minutes and I promise myself a break at the end, then I'm eager. I'm like, okay, I'm in it now. Like I can do this. Hey there, Claude. We have 2 Francophones here. Bonsoir. And Nora is also here. Also speaks French. Try to brainstorm my novel, I think. That sounds like a wonderful, I almost said, and then I held back. I almost said that sounds like a novel idea. And then I thought, that's too on the nose. That's too much. It is too literal of a joke. And then I thought, no, you know what? I'm going to come back and say it because I want to. It's a novel idea. And I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to stand by that joke, even if it's very, very silly and lame. I'm okay with that. This is coffee energy. Can you tell? This is hardcore coffee energy. Also, Claude, how's your D&D campaign coming for Friday? But maybe you're done with that. Haha. Thanks. It's very nice of you to say it, even if you don't mean it. Oh, man. Okay. I think I've got a plan for my... Let me pull up another tab. I just happened to think. I think I've got a plan for my next sprint. I can knock off this thing here, and I bet I can knock off this thing here as well. All right. Also, I should respond to emails. We'll see. We'll see if I'm able to do that. All right. Anybody want to take a hydrate break with me? Okay. Oh, game is ready for tomorrow. Excellent. All right. Check that one off the list. Been trying to do that, but either okay. So even the 5 minutes is too much. Either get distracted before the 5 minutes are up, or I push for 10 to 15 minutes and burn out too fast. Well, I think just be nice to yourself, right? Be kind to yourself, and maybe get some coffee and some hype music going. Dance, perhaps. This is a thing I've heard that even a couple minutes of dancing around gets the blood pumping, gets you whoops. Oh boy. Oh. Wow, a lot of things happened. I knocked my phone from this ledge onto my computer. It hit a lock key At which point, for some reason, it kicked off my timer. Don't know why that happened, and it took me off screen. Did it go dark for you? I don't know. Okay, let's get this all set back up again. Anyway, dancing. Maybe that would do something for you. Ooh, I relate to this. I put my hair up. That helps sometimes. No, I get it. Yep. It's like now we mean business. The hair is up. Okay. Well, Jessica, I hope that you have a very productive sprint. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm ready for this next 25-minute sprint. All the best to all of you. I hit the button too soon. I feel like saying on your marks, get set, go. Like that kind of energy, like rev your engines. I don't know race car terms, but I know that on your mark, get set, go. Maybe that's track. But anyway, I think you know the energy I'm going for. Let's do it. I'm going to mute. I'll talk to you in 25 minutes. Oh, welcome back. One and all, welcome back from our sprint. Okay, guess what? All the things I said I was going to get done during that sprint, I got done during that sprint, and a couple other things. I literally marked it off my list like 1 minute before that sprint was up. Ooh, I'm feeling the motivation, everybody. How did that sprint go for you? Okay. Now I'm going to be making some website updates. And that I think will be pretty helpful. With some photos and some information. I'm very excited for this, to get this part done. It's been a few weeks coming, and now it's finally happening for real. This project, depending on how quickly my internet goes, this project might take up most of this next sprint. I'm just gonna have to see. It's just so hard to tell. I don't think streaming slows down my internet too much, but I know it does to a degree, even though I'm wired in. Anyway, but it is progress all the same. Okay. Ooh, Maggie says, oh, it jumped on me. Half of the pot stickers assembled and ready for the pan. That's exciting. Are they pretty tedious and time consuming just because you're folding every single one? But I mean, that doesn't make it worthy. I don't always have the patience for that, but I mean, yeah, I do. It's just with different stuff. And I'm sure they're so delicious that it's so super worth it. So I think that's really fun, Maggie. What do you put into your pot stickers? The filling. Very curious. Laurel, 19 pages edited. Yeah, very successful for the evening time. That's right. You've mentioned that you're not such a night owl worker. I've been pushing myself to do that these past couple of weeks just because it's just my best option at this point. But that is awesome. 19 pages is a lot. Okay, you're in a good flow. Okay, got 3 scenes done and a cup of cocoa coffee. Okay. That sounds excellent. I still didn't get my coffee. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I just want some. Maybe I can make some tea. That sounds pretty nice, actually. Some Earl Grey tea. That's the ticket. That sounds fantastic. Okay, Nora read almost 2 chapters. One more and I'll be done with this part. Oh, then back to work. Oh, no. Sorry, Nora. Oh, well, I'm glad you're taking this break. That's good. I wonder what time it is for you. Let me just Google it real quick. 1:02 a.m. Oh my gosh, you're practically pulling an all-nighter again. How late into the night are you going to work tonight, Nora? And are you drinking coffee to stay up so late? Oh no. Okay. Ideas are not flowing at all. I think I'll sprint very relaxed tonight. Okay. It's great that you're motivated and productive. Wish I could always be like that. Oh man. Absolutely, Claude. Wish it could always be like that. I've done the live streams. Well, this is my 4th night in a row. And I would say I'm also riding the pre-weekend energy wave. And last night really felt like a slog, even though it was useful and I got stuff done. Yeah, would that it were. We could always be like this. I'm sorry that the ideas are not flowing for you, but sometimes you embrace it, right? And you just go with the flow. You'll get it another time, definitely. Ooh, pork, carrots, cabbage, and green onions with seasonings. Oh boy, oh boy. Am I hungry? I think I might be hungry. I'm pretty sure I'm hungry. Because that sounds so good. Surprised I've never had a lot of internet problems considering I live with, oh my gosh, 4 other people that constantly use it. Oh, yeah, that is pretty amazing. You must have excellent internet, Jessica. This is, I mean, I can't tell if my internet is actually being slow or if I'm being very impatient with websites that are big websites and just take a little while. I don't know. It's fine though. I obviously got this stuff done. Ooh, finished. Ready to put the pot stickers in the pan and make the fried rice. Ooh. Would you volunteer as taster tribute? I would, but I have the dietary restriction of not being able to eat gluten. So if that were not a factor, then for sure. It's just so far away. But I am a taste tester in spirit, which doesn't really work. And yet I feel like it sort of does. Nora, I'm still recovering from the last few nights. Okay. So maybe only up till 4 or 5. Only then. Okay. But the good news is I don't have to wake up early tomorrow. All right. Yeah, if that's when you work the best, if you are a true night owl, and you can get some things done, then for sure. Okay, that's cool, Nora. So hopefully you can finish up the section of the book and then tear yourself away to get some things done. Can make them with rice flour. That seems totally reasonable. You made pierogies with rice flour. So it's interesting you say that because there's a company called, I think it's called Real Good Food. I get it at like specialty grocery stores, and they make pot stickers, pierogies, and egg rolls that are gluten-free. And so I'm thinking, based on what you're saying here, the dough does, especially for the pot stickers and the pierogies, the dough seems very similar. So that would make sense. They must do it with something like that, with their own special blend. I think I'm gonna have to get a snack during this because now I'm like, oh man, I am pretty hungry. Maybe I'll make some tea and I'll get a snack. And while those things are heating up and brewing, I can pop back here and do some things and then do a snack and then go back and forth so that I'm not losing too much time. But if I'm hungry, that doesn't help me get stuff done at all. On the subject of food, I've been dying to make some shepherd's pie. Oh, that's a fun treat. Going shopping tomorrow. Okay, cool. Very English of you, Jessica. And I suppose Irish. I associate it with the UK and Ireland. All right, let us jump into our next 25-minute sprint with our snacks and our cooking and our writing and our reading and our relaxing. I think that covers what everybody's doing who is in chat tonight. Okay. Excuse me. I will talk to you in 25. Welcome back. Okay. Well, so during that sprint, I had a snack, which was a bowl of soup that was delicious. I made my Earl Grey tea, which I am enjoying. I just love the smell of bergamot or bergamot. I say bergamot, but I think a lot of people say bergamot here in America. Excuse me. So, despite the fact that I took that little break, I still got basically halfway done with this next project. Not bad, not bad. And I will very easily be able to do the second half of it. So I was really going to try to be done in 4 sprints, but that was my third one. And I used up over half of it because what can I say? It was 7 p.m. and I was hungry. But I think this is coming along. It's coming along. Okay. So tell me, how was your sprint? I'm pretty pleased with what's happening here. And so far, I still have some pretty decent energy. Like, I don't think I do not foresee running out of steam anytime soon. So yeah, I expect I'll do 2 more sprints. And then hopefully after, this has been quite an intense work week. A lot of good things happened. I got a lot done, but it's been some really long days. And so I'm really hoping that after the 2 sprints, I can wrap up and be good with what I got done. All right, friends. Let's see. Hi, Sako. Mama Ward. She is. Yeah, I get that. Thank you very much, Sako. Thank you for popping in. Good to have you here. Hope you're being productive tonight and getting things done that you are wanting to get done. Watching a 4.5-hour YouTube video explaining the series Twin Peaks. Very interesting, if a bit far-fetched sometimes. So I have never watched Twin Peaks. However, I did finally start watching the show Psych last summer. I didn't finish it, and I don't know why, because I enjoyed it. But I recently heard it referenced, and I've seen it referenced a few places, and I thought, I really want to go back and finish that series and maybe watch it again, because I was into it for a couple months last summer. But they have a very thorough homage to Twin Peaks. And I guess I was surprised that I had enough, like, just general cultural awareness of the show Twin Peaks, that when the homage started, I was like, what is this? This is something. And because it was so highly stylized, and I was like, this has got to be references. And then they made something like a town named something very similar to Twin Peaks, and I was like, this must be that. So I think I watched a video maybe about, or maybe just read some articles about how they had done this homage to the show. So anyway, you now have a complete history of my interaction with the show Twin Peaks. 4.5 hours, though, is definitely a lot quicker than watching the whole series. So A+ for efficiency. Everyone is happy with dinner. Excellent. Posting a picture to Twitter. So did you eat the pot stickers tonight? Was that tonight, Maggie? That's exciting. All right, 2 more pages left. Then I'm making midnight snacks. Ooh, midnight snacks. So much intrigue. coffee, and then jumping into research. That sounds like a good plan. Sounds like you are making yourself some motivational snacks and coffee to boost you while you're getting your work done. Wow, Jessica, 8 scenes done. I guess the coffee did its job. Were you also playing your hype music, I think is what you called it? You really capitalized on your energizing strategy, and that is excellent. That's very cool. I opted instead of the coffee to go with the tea, a more gentle, a gentler caffeine supplement. It's like it will boost the coffee I had a couple hours ago without compounding it. I actually don't know if that's accurate at all, but that's what it seems like to me in my head. A gentle caffeine boost. So in that last sprint, I was, excuse me, updating a web page. I got 1 out of 2 web pages done that I need to update. And then what shall I do? I know what I shall do. Okay. Yes, that will be good. Got a couple of good options for that. Oh, it is Earl Grey. That's my favorite. I know it's classic, and I don't, maybe some people think it's plain. And I know that there are all sorts of very flavorful, fruity varieties and whatnot, but I just love Earl Grey tea so much. It is comfort in a cup. The hype music was going. So your hype music bolstered your caffeination efforts. I think that's great, Jessica. You really turned things around. Awesome. Oh, Jean-Luc Picard would so agree. That's his favorite, huh? Okay, that's another series. So I have like cultural awareness of Star Trek, and I am certain that I would like the series. It's a lot to tackle, but I've thought about doing a deep dive like over the course of a year, I think, right? Because you've got all the different series, and then there's the new series, the animated series, and the series Picard added to that. And I just feel like I would enjoy being a part of that cultural conversation, the way like I can be part of the conversation about Doctor Who, for example. It's another good example of that. I don't know. I guess being able to engage in conversation about D&D. I just played for a couple of years. I'm sure I will again at some point, but it's fun to just expand what I'm able to chat with people about. And then it makes it more fun when you're meeting new people because I can talk to them about what they like. I think I would enjoy Star Trek a lot. You love Earl Grey. It's simple and nice. It is simple and nice. Uncomplicated. Let's take another sip. Anybody want to sip their nice, warm, comforting beverages with me? If you have them, also a hydrate break. I think that's a good use of our time as well. Okay, I feel refreshed and rejuvenated after this little chat. What do you say we hop back into another sprint? Days are too short, aren't they? Yeah, sometimes they are too short, Claude, and they're filled with things we have to do, like laundry and working, even though I like working and I get a lot out of it. Errands and whatnot, laundry and errands. That's mostly what keeps us from watching all the things and all the cultural things that we would like to absorb, to take in. We do our best. Okay. And also when you do something like a 4.5-hour YouTube video about a series instead of watching the series, I feel like you're really capitalizing on your time there. My coffee is gone. It was too good. That does sound like some good coffee, but probably too late to have more, huh? I've been thinking that I should invest in some decaf coffee because sometimes it'll be like 10:30 at night, and I will catch a whiff of coffee in my house, and I really want some then. I just haven't taken that step to excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gurgling now because I ate. Um, oh, you've watched all of Twin Peaks before. Okay, but I mean, still. That's fun. I just wanted to understand it better. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Um, when I did my aforementioned deep dive into the psych homage to Twin Peaks, I could tell that it was a series with a lot of depth to it. Okay, that makes sense. That's fun. That's fun though. Okay, everyone, I think it's time for another sprint. Let's get that 25 minutes. Well, I mean, the 25 minutes, they're on the clock already. Let's go ahead and get started, and I'll talk to you after. Wow, that sprint, those 25 minutes went by so incredibly fast. I just didn't even know that they had passed. I didn't even realize that they were done until I heard the wonderful chime from HK Darkwood's beautiful timer. Okay, I finished my website update and I got the next thing on my list done. And now I'm just trying to close out of something, and it's as you can hear, it's fighting with me. Okay, gosh. And I don't think I've got information for this other thing on my list. I thought I might receive it, but I don't think I have. Let's see. That will determine what I work on in my last sprint. Okay, I do not. So let me add that to my list for next week. Oh, it's already on there. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, this is looking really good now for things that I need to get done to wrap up the most important things for my week. There's one thing I'm on here that one of them is editing a video, which should be pretty easy, but I need to download the components and then run my editing program. And that tends to fight with live streaming on my computer. So, excuse me. So I think I know what I'll do. A plan is forming. Oh, she's getting very excited about getting things done and then wrapping up. Yes, she is. And the she in my sentence is me. Oh, I'm still very small. Okay. So I need to write a letter. I need to text someone. And what I can do is get the tab open and access to where those videos are. And then after the sprint is done, then I can download them and then they'll be ready for me. And that gets me closer to getting that done next week. It's not an urgent thing. It's just something that I do need to get done. But I'm moving it. But I'll take steps. Okay. It's all coming together. What am I going to do? What am I going to do when this sprint is done and I am done with work for the week? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Anyway, I've had some very, very long days, Monday through Thursday of this week. I don't need to give a number. I don't need to do that. But yeah, it's been a lot. So this is really looking up. And then sometimes though, when I finish my work, I'm like, what do I do now? What do I even do now? I'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, we have comments. I got lots of comments. Okay, here we go. Jessica said no coffee at 8 or after unless I plan to stay up very late, right? Like actually pulling an all-nighter. Totally understand. Sorry. Nora says part 2 is done of your book that you're reading. I want to say one more chapter, but I know that will turn into 5 and then 10 and then 15 until the book is done. Very wise, Nora. Very wise. It will wait for you. I know that in the moment it's not always fun to be like, oh, it'll be my reward when I'm done with whatever. And then you're like, yeah, but I want it now. I don't want the reward wait later. I want it now. But I think that you have a good plan. Did you get your snacks and your coffee, your midnight snacks? The most dramatic sounding of snacks. Wow, Jessica, look at you go. 8 more scenes done. It was fast. It flew by. Hey there, HK Darkwood. HK, I feel like I should learn how to say hello in Icelandic because I would absolutely greet you in Icelandic. Like my Bulgarian friend, Desi, I like to say zdrave to her, which is very poorly pronounced Bulgarian hello, but I do my best. Heading out to do chores. It's that time of evening. Be blessed. Right back at you, Maggie. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for sharing about all of your deliciousness that you were making for dinner. That inspired me to get a snack of my own. Oh, that's something I can do when this is done. I can eat actual dinner instead of just the snack that I had. And my tea is gone, which is unfortunate, but I enjoyed it. HK has appeared. HK hath appeared. I just wanted to say hath. I almost fell asleep, but need to do a little more work before bed. Okie dokie. Wonderful to have you here, of course, with your beautiful timer. Hello, Portia. You have not missed the whole thing. But I've been working very long days and very late nights. So I'm not gonna stream as late tonight, just for my health, and whatnot, physical, mental, all the different kinds of healths. But I am going to do one last sprint. I'll get my banner up before I forget. Oh, all you fun people are here. There's so many fun people. It makes me want to stream for longer, but I know I need to draw that boundary for myself. I've been pushing hard this week and I need to take a break. Oh, HK. LOL, right back at you. I don't even remember what I said. I don't remember what I said. Oh, maybe HK hath appeared. When you can't remember what you said just moments ago, was probably a good note, like a good notification, self-notification that you need a break. It's true. HK is always good about pointing out these things to us, the importance of taking care of ourselves. So thank you for that support, friend, as you've been doing the past couple of weeks. Portia says balance is good. Glad you take it a bit easy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is fun to hang out with friends, but I do appreciate that. Eat dinner and sleep. Also a good idea. What shall I do when I'm done? These are two very legitimate ideas. It's true. I will really cut loose. For me, cutting loose is like, maybe I'll go run an errand and listen to music and drive in my car, like a real wild and crazy night. But I do like to listen to tunes at the end of the week. It feels celebratory. One sounds sort of British, so I don't know why I would say it that way. Even the Energizer Bunny needs to recharge. I suppose he keeps going and going and going, but eventually those batteries run out and you need new Energizers. It's true, Claude. It's very true. Okay. Well, I guess we could go ahead and hop into our we were just talking about bunnies. So we're going to hop into our last sprint. Thank you. Yeah, let's do it. What do you say? At least I'm sure that there are plenty of people. I'll paste Devin's playlist just for reference, just in case. I'm sure there are plenty of people who are streaming on a Thursday night. You can stream hop, you can hop onto theirs, especially so you can keep getting stuff done. All right. Oh, I just posted to his channel. Okay. 1 second. There we go. Here's the right thing. Is it posting? It's thinking. Okay. I mean, I'm sure you all already have that link anyway, but now it's convenient for you. All right. Last sprint. 25 minutes. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's be our own little Energizer bunnies for 25 minutes. I'll talk to you after. welcome, welcome, welcome back. I don't know if you witnessed my dancing moments ago, but I literally just made it in under the wire. I finished my last project on my list and sent it off in an email, like just in the last minute of that sprint. And I did get the files pulled up where I will download those videos to work on for next week. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I made it. Yeah, it was 5 sprints instead of 4, but like I said, I used one of those to have a snack, which I needed to keep going, and the tea. Wow. Okay. Let's mark a thing off my list. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight this other one too, because I have accomplished what I needed to accomplish for it. Oh, look at that beautiful block of green. That is everything done. Wow. I would like to thank the internet for this moment. What do you say at the Oscars? I want to thank God for this moment. I want to thank all the beautiful people for the last couple weeks when I have been filling in for our wonderful beloved HK Darkwood. I say filling in. No one can fill HK's shoes, but I did my best. And basically what happened was I really need her sprints. And so when she was taking a well-deserved break, I was like, I got to do sprints. I got to get this stuff done. So thank you to all the beautiful, wonderful people over the past couple of weeks who have supported these long couple of weeks. I'm seeing some light at the end of a very long tunnel. And even the things that I didn't get done this week that I wanted to get done, when I put them on this list, they do seem more attainable than ever. And I had excellent help. I want to thank my staff members, my team members, because they are so good that I was able to delegate some more stuff to them. And they're so brilliant that they took some things on that will help me with stuff for next week. So, okay. Okay. What do we have to say for ourselves now, everybody? I missed the break. I was in the kitchen making your midnight snacks, no doubt. Oh, thank you, Claude. Thank you. We celebrate. I very much appreciate your kind words. Jessica got 9 more scenes done. You're done for the night. Listen, you came into this sprint saying that you were tired and you needed coffee and you're like, oh man, you were dragging. Look how you turned it around. Just a 180. You just turned it right around. That's fantastic. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, HK. You're the sweetest. We all need each other, right? That's the takeaway. We need each other. We need our community. We need our support. We need our encouraging words. I feel like the impact that all makes and the positivity and the words of encouragement, the power of that really cannot be overstated. Everybody who attended these live streams the past couple of weeks, your support helped me so much. And help me stay motivated to keep going. And then we all do that for each other. I know that we talk about it. Well, I hear people talk about it a lot on the various live streams that I think we all attend about the beauty of this community. But I just want to say, just real quick, like it's really real. It's really very real. And it's an honor to be a part of it. When we're all just trying to get through, it makes a difference. Thank you. Thank you very much, HK. Thank you, Portia. I'm so glad that you were able to hop on for the last sprint. It is true, Jessica. It is such a great motivator. And then I think seeing other people, like when we can celebrate with other people, like support each other when we need motivation and then celebrate with each other. Celebrating each other is also energizing for ourselves, like it all builds on itself. Um, I've experienced that in real life and I experience it here. I'm getting emotional, guys. So nice. An HK Melissa. I mean, listen, I definitely want to go to Iceland. So, I mean, we can do that in person. HK and I can chat about it. It's very kind of you to say. I don't want to step on HK's vibe, but a fusion stream also very good use of the word fusion. How often do you get to use the word fusion if you're not talking about science or different types of cuisine that you bring together? Well, listen, HK and I can chat about it on the gram and maybe someday. So anyway, it's very kind of you to say though. HK, I hope that you're feeling well rested after your break for 2 weeks. And perhaps we shall see you next week. But I think all of us would say no pressure, do what you need to do. And we'll just wait and see. But I think we all wait with eager anticipation. Okay, friends. Ooh, Thursday night. Oh, always welcome when I stream. Oh, that's very kind. All right. Well, we can chat on the Instagram if we want to set something up. I'm sure it would be fun. You're starting slow next week. Okay, good. Getting back into things. Yeah, it is kind of like getting like when you take a break and you need to like build up your muscles again, right? And get your energy back up. That makes sense. Well, I mean, you were streaming hardcore during Camp NaNoWriMo. So I think that's a good plan. That's a wonderful plan. Okay, well then whatever you decide to do, we'll be there to support and look forward to it. Okay, well, I guess I'll go like eat dinner and stuff now. It's almost 9 p.m. I guess I started late tonight. It says I've only been streaming for 3 hours. It feels a little bit later than it is. And it like later and earlier. Time has ceased to exist. So I will hop off. Thank you all for being here. Yes, you as well, Claude. And thank you for being here. You have a lovely night too, Jessica. Okay. Good night. If you're all going to keep working on other streams, doing the sprints, I wish you all the productivity. And if you're going to rest now, I wish you all the rest. I wish you just all the things that you want. Okay, friends. Good night. Thank you all for being here. I will see you again.